As humans, we are social creatures who need each other to grow, connect, and become better individuals in society. However, it's not a new thing that women in our society in our time still struggle daily with management of relationship with the opposite sex, which is the male gender. And that is why on Ideal Lady YouTube channel Moral Series, we are going to look into how to maintain good moral relationship with the opposite gender, the guiding principles and the rules that makes it possible for you to have a wonderful relationship with the other gender without contradicting things and also putting yourself into trouble. Mind you, relationship is not just about romantic relationship. You have business relationship, professional relationship, and so many other relationships that can help you become a better individual in our society today. They can also connect you to your right customers, to your right clients in future. But before we go deep into the gist of today, which is the topic I just let you know, I want you to do something very important. Subscribe to our channel while I bring you the full gist. Hello, welcome back to the part 1 on how to maintain good moral relationship with men. My name is Ibebilem Amarachi. I'm a ladies coach and a public speaker. Thank you for joining me. Number one thing you must do is to avoid stealing from men. If you're a lady who wants to maintain good moral relationship with the other gender, then you must avoid this habit of stealing from the other gender. Stealing doesn't necessarily mean that you take it for a coin and you went to a place or you start robbing guys. Making unnecessary demands from guys whom you are not in a romantic relationship, which is even not right, you are robbing from them. It is way too bad. There is nothing so hard or bad as a lady, you having your own cash, you having your own means of getting income. If you really want to maintain a good moral relationship with guys, then you must avoid robbing them of their hard-earned income. Do not libel or slander men. Libel simply means a written or pictorial statement which unjustly seeks to damage other people's reputation, while slander on its own is a statement or a malicious statement which seeks also to unjustly damage other people's reputation. If you don't know, dear lady, that libel or slander is a very bad means of you spoiling other people's reputation, not just the other gender, then you need to know this today. Making malicious statements against people to damage their reputation is a way of you damaging your relationship with the other people around you. Then thinking about you having good moral standard relationship with other gender, this is something you should never do. Number 3 is do not physically abuse men. Daily I keep getting questions in my DM asking me from various great women around my circle. They keep asking me, how do I maintain good relationship with the other gender without contradicting my moral standards? So I do ask them this one question. One of them, I asked her this question. I was like, have you ever physically abused a man before? And she was like, yes. I asked him for something and he insulted me, so I slapped him. So I asked her, how do you intend to maintain good relationship with people with this kind of attitude you displayed with this guy in question? And how do you think you maintain good moral standard with people when you go about slapping them up and down? There are best ways and various ways of handling issues with guys rather than slapping them. Fellow ladies, say no to physical abuse to the other gender especially, as this will not help you in your relationship. It will eventually damage your relationship with people, not just the men. And number 4 is set your boundaries. Last time on Unlock the Girl Child podcast with my host Grace, we're discussing about how to live your ideal self, and I keep mentioning certain boundaries, certain boundaries, certain boundaries. I should like, why are you always on these certain boundaries all of a thing? It is quite unfortunate that so many of us have not come to understanding of boundaries and the principles behind boundaries. If you really want to go far in life, it is important that you understand your boundaries with people and relationship boundaries with any individual at all that you have in your friends list. Practice listed guidelines here on this video and chat me up if you have any questions on how to maintain good moral standard relationship with the other gender. My name is Amarachi and I love you guys so much.